Hey, Dylan, how the fuck are you? Peace. Okay, today I'm gonna try and help myself and help you guys. I'm gonna make a YouTube channel or something like that. On some topics I need some help with, just while on days. Diary. Gee, on a minute roll of smoke. Jeez, that's pretty damn slow. Okay. Now, you're all probably wondering why I got you at fucking whatever time it is in the morning. Got a time for doing life lessons that I've learnt by myself. Now, I'm hoping this will help someone out, not just me. As most of you know, I'm Dylan. I'm from Newcastle, and over the last couple of years, I've been going through a bit of a breakup of 9 years. We've been split for a few years now. But the reason we split was apparently she was sick of me and the way I was acting. How was I acting? You might ask. Like a prick. I didn't appreciate her. Didn't care. I didn't care as much, you know. I get it, it's not all on me. I get that. Me and her were having some problems, you know. We moved up to Muswellbrook with Dad. I thought everything was sweet. Like, things weren't as sweet as they could have been before we moved. Like, things could have been a bit more smoother. I mean that. And it was kind of rushed because I knew that me and her were looking like a dead duck. You know, so I made the rush decision to move. Wrong decision. Because what ended up happening was the fighting got worse because, you know, three's a crowd when you're moving in with Dad, you know. And you and your missus need time alone, you know, but you don't want to be rude to Dad or anything because it's his house, you know. He just finished friggin' a 6 to 7 hour work day with a bloke who's had a couple of strokes already, mate. And he got his son that's working his ass off while he's there to put food on the table, so, and take the stress off Dad. But yet, all my ex could do, even though I was working so hard for her and my future together, to have kids and an actual place to live of our own, you know, getting the dream set. Just letting you picture it for a bit. I think the picture was set pretty well. Right, so things have been a bit how you going before we moved up to Muswellbrook. I had a bit of a death in the family that kind of shook the whole damn family. I had a couple of mates go pass on, COVID hit. You know. Lost my apprenticeship because of it. COVID. Lost a couple of pets of ours. Both very beautiful animals. Might be a bit of a softy here, but they were rabbits. But normal was always cracking on with the rabbit stew joke, but I would never do it because I treated them rabbits and my own kid, you know. But what happened was, anyway, cut the story short. What happened was, me and her were fighting a lot. You know, things were getting worse, you know, freeze the crowd kind of thing. And I knew that things were getting worse. I was working too hard. I was trying to get the, stress off my dad, so he had to fall sick again. Things were going alright, for about 2-3 weeks. Smooth. Right, good, we got this, we settled in, everything's going well. That's what I thought, at least. But what I didn't figure out was, because I would spend so much time at fucking work, my dad was at home with my missus being there. My missus was cracking on to him. I didn't question my dad about it. I didn't need to. I did not need to. Why? At the time we were kind of split. On the verge of splitting anyway, see, one end up. But I got there fucking first when I saw her make a move on my dad. That night, when I come out of the lounge and open up the freaking side door. Just a bit, they didn't even hear it. That's what I don't get, they didn't even hear it. I just looked in. And I saw it. I was right to be paranoid. I was right to be angry. But you wouldn't listen to me. And I get that I was that wrong here. I get that completely. I was completely fucking wrong about this whole situation. I know why she did it. She was pissed off with me the way I was treating her. I used to treat her like garbage because I was dealing with some emotional bullshit that was going on in my head that I didn't deal with. That's the reason. Now, you take that all apart from it, everyone would think, once a cheater, always a cheater. And I get that. I do. I really do. But in my life, in my mind, if that's the only thing she did wrong in them 9 years, look at all the mistakes I've done. I've thrown freaking controllers at TVs. I've gotten shitty. All because I couldn't get my own way. I'm a train wreck. I always have been. But I always have faith in myself. Not God's faith either. Faith in myself. My own faith. Dylan's faith. If you're Matt or whoever, Mike, it'll be Matt's faith or Mike's faith. The key is, what I'm saying is, you need to believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself that you can change, you'll never change. And this shit will keep on happening. Why do you think I haven't quit drugs yet? Because I'm bottling it up. I bottled it up so much, right? The last 2 years. I reckon I've lost about 60% of my night sleeps because of the PTSD that came from it and what happened that night. It got to the point where we were just fighting all day and all night, and Dad trying to sleep in the back room, for fuck's sake, getting ready for fucking work the next day, man. And I'm telling this bitch to, keep it down, we need to think about Dad here, and things just kept on getting worse, man. I kept on going off my handle because she wasn't listening, she kept on going off her handle because I wasn't listening. It was just a fucking floor show, quite literally. It was just a floor show. But but you want to know what keeps me going? You want to know what keeps me going? Each day. Each day. Each night. I have faith in myself that the next day will be better than the last, and have a lot of hope in myself that one day I can change enough my angry ways, get the help that I need, and get off the drugs, because I've done it before. And if I can do it once before, I can do it again. That's where the belief comes in. Alright? I ain't bullshitting you. I'm putting my whole life on fucking video right here. Look. Look. At the age of 11, 12, I've just built this big fucking wall of hate. I'd done some pretty fucked up shit when I was younger. And I've seen a lot of fucked up things too. So, and that's no excuse for the way I treat her. No. That's just a cop out. I was the one who was at fault. Me, Mr. Dylan Cotter Bradley. No one else. But what I want you to get out of this whole 12-minute video is when you're in a fight with someone, verbally, whatever, verbally, aggression, whatever, even if it's full on punch on. Alright, sometimes it is good to cop a couple to the chin. Cop it on the chin. Why? Because there's no use trying to win a fight when you're already filled up on anger, which is fuel. You can't feed a fire with fuel. In other words, you need to calm your shit down, like I needed to, well, I tried to do, which is not the most easiest thing to do, especially when your life is always at, at that tipping point, things starting to get thrown around and knives going in tables and stuff, and the grog didn't help it at all. I can vouch for that. I went through about 3-4 phones in this time in about 2 weeks, and I went through about, 3-4 cartons, maybe more, once I saw my ex make that move on my dad, the next day, that's when everything went to shit. Because I fucking put my life on the line for her. Me. I was ready to make that change. I was ready to change my angry ways. I was ready to get help. For everything, my PTSD, everything. But the thing was, I wasn't doing it for me, I was doing it for her. See, that's where the difference is. That's why none of this shit worked out. Because I need to help myself first before I can go and help someone else, can't I? Don't I? You need to help yourself before you can help someone else. It's time for me to take a step back and have a look at where my life is going. Because I might have a unit, but my life has not been as happy as it was for at least 2-3 years now. I have an empty void in my heart because of the mistakes I've done. And they're not mistakes, they're lessons, they're life lessons. You learn from it, that's life. No one is given a silver spoon in their mouth when they're born. Yeah, sure, some are born with the money heritage and all that, but yeah, money does make the world go round, but it doesn't bring back happiness. It doesn't bring back family. Okay, it can bring happiness, but it can't bring back the people that you love, your family, your loved ones, your relationship, your wife, you know, your daughter, whoever. It does not bring it back. You know, and that's all that was about. All about this. That's all that fighting was all about. About me making enough money so we could move out and start our own lives. And it didn't work out because I was getting too paranoid and too stressed myself. Because I was too paranoid that fucking my ex was actually gonna start dating my fucking dad when I wanted it to myself. She didn't want to be freaking honest with me. Well, guess what? I'm gonna be honest with her. She's got a chance to make things right for all the shit she's done. And I'm at the point of looking at 2 years because of her. 2 years imprisonment. If I keep on going down the road, I keep on going down. This is the time in my life like I did so many years ago when I first met my ex. Actually, it was even a couple of weeks before that when I made the decision to throw out my bomb. I think it's time for me to have a good hard look at where I'm going in my life. Because I am not happy. It's been a long time since I've been able to say that, but I am not happy. You know, things aren't working out at Flourish the way I want them to. It's just, work's not coming around for me. I don't feel motivated. You know, I feel like fucking garbage 99% of the time. I don't feel fucking motivated. I'm keeping missing my appointments, very important appointments. Remind me to get myself out of debt and not have the cops knock on my door for fucking not paying my fines. You know, like after when we broke, you know, split, I sunk myself in a $3,000 debt. Got a $3,000 loan just to pay off another freaking loan. Yeah, all because I wanted to have a bit of fun and get over it. And the problem is I never got over it, did I? I'm still sitting here whinging to you, poor fucks, about it. Just don't fight anger with anger. Take a minute, take a breath, come back to it the next day, or even a couple of days after when you both are cooled off. I don't care if you need that time from each other or whatever. It's better than losing someone that you actually love. Yeah. Because one mistake, that's all it takes. But it's all lessons. Don't look at them as mistakes, they're all lessons. But one bad lesson can stuff up your whole damn life. A little bit more of this, people.